Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to ZuluNet. This is Patrick, and got a little something different for you today. Trying something a little new. I feel like I've got a rant. I got to get out there. So recently, I was playing a game with Kyle, and he had some shenanigans, and he denied a psychic power that I really needed to go off, and. Anyways, he denied it. It was like a really lucky roll because I rolled really high, but he rolled just higher, and it got me thinking. It got me thinking about, we've been hearing rumors about 9th edition, and that's cool. I personally am enjoying 8th edition. I know that there's always people that don't like whatever edition or whatnot, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the more, streamlined rules, if you will. I think that honestly, personally, this is not what I was planning on talking about, but I think 8th edition, a lot of the complaints that I've heard is that by dumbing it down, it takes away a lot of the strategy from it. Maybe, right? Or it allows you to have more strategy, or at least more tactical centered decisions or whatnot, because you're spending less time just trying to keep track of what the crap's going on in the game. There's a lot of that where, I don't know, you're just sitting there like, oh my gosh, where are we? We're doing this and we're doing that, and then I got to look up this thing from this book, and no, it's in the other book, and it's this special rule, and then, oh my gosh, and and I think by dumbing it down in 8th edition, I think it made it a lot better, just because you could spend more time focusing on the actual game, what was happening in the game, rather than sitting there focusing on the rules and the order of things. But anyways, not what I was planning on talking about. What I am planning on talking about, Deny the Witch, right? So I'm gonna put something out there. Okay, I'm gonna just get something off my chest. Maybe you could call it like a wish list, right, for 9th edition. Maybe. Now, of course, by the time I'm recording this, there have been rumors that 9th edition might already be, shipped. I'm sure that with as many rumors that we've been hearing about 9th edition from the time that I've recorded this, that it's already, it's probably in the final stages of getting edited, or it's already printed, or it's already shipped, like some rumors have said, as I mentioned. Who knows? I don't know. But maybe a wish list for 9th edition or future editions or future FAQs or whatnot. But what if we just did away with Deny the Witch? Now, let me stop you before we get all, upset about taking things away from the game. 8th edition, as I kind of mentioned, streamlined a lot of things, took away a lot of things that people enjoyed, and I respect that. I'm not saying that we should just take away things, I don't know, like stress points or frustration points from the game. But I think it is valuable to take away things that just really only produce frustration for players involved. And in the end, they just take up time and they don't really add that much to the game. And I feel Deny the Witch pretty solidly falls into that category. I mean, if you think about it, who enjoys? All right, okay, hold on. Let me back up. All right, so you've built your list, right? You've spent, weeks, maybe months investing thought and time and planning and all the strategy into this list, right? And then you get to this point in this game where you've got this, the psyker that you put in with the psychic power and all that stuff, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's building up, everything's perfectly happening, and then you roll and you get it, and then your opponent is like, no, I'm going to deny the witch, and then denies it, when then you roll let's say a 10, and then they just rolled an 11. Well, sucks to suck, you know what I mean? Okay, there's a solid argument that is just part of the game, and I'm completely open to that. But what if we lived in a world where we all enjoyed most, if not all, of the aspects of the games that we played, right? I mean, who enjoys being denied by the witch, or however that phrase would work out in that context. You know, who enjoys that, right? Not only that, but like who enjoys. All right, so we've all been in that situation where we've planned and we finally get that sort of thing going off, right? We've all been there, okay? And then now you're the person that is denying that moment, that specific moment, this buildup, right? This like climax of this advance or this shooting or this like deep strike in and all this stuff, whatever it is. You're the one denying that from a fellow person. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Okay? Just stick with me. Okay? What I am saying is that no one really gets enjoyment from denying the witch, right? But then at the same time, the only thing that comes from denying the witch is that someone is getting denied, and then thus someone is just getting frustrated, right? They're just like, cool, great, you know, this whole thing set up. I just played this game perfectly, right? I got all my auras off perfectly. I planned my movements so that those auras or whatever, I could be in range of the psyker for the unit that needs to get the psychic ability and all this. I did all this perfectly, right? And then you just lucked out and rolled a really good roll right when you needed to. And you didn't have to do anything to make that happen. No one's like building a freaking list to go around denying the witch, right? Like if there's a list build that like centers around denying the witch, please let me know what that is, okay? But no one really freaking does that, right? No one. I mean, I don't know, if that's your thing from 40K, I feel like you've kind of missed the point, right? So what I'm saying is, what if 9th edition or any edition or just 40K at some point in the future, what if it just got rid of Deny the Witch? I mean, would we really be missing that much, you know? And on the other hand, would we not all enjoy the game just that much more whenever we have set up this perfect advance, this perfect like support by fire and maneuver element sort of situation that you like dream of getting off in 40K? Wouldn't we all just enjoy it a little bit better if there wasn't even a chance for just some dude to just get a lucky roll off and ruin your entire plan, this entire thing that you've probably spent 1 to 2 turns in the game getting to, you know, building up and getting to where you could get it off, and then not to mention all the time that you've invested in building that list and investing in thinking of that strategy and getting that whole thing. Like, I argue that we would do much better. We would all enjoy the game much better if things like that just weren't there. Like, you just spend more time sitting there and, oh, am I in range for Deny the Witch? Oh, I am. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll, and then, oh, sucks to suck, I beat you, you know? Like, on the flip side of that, on the Denying the Witch side of that, like I said, there's no setup to that. You're just lucky that the person is close enough for you to get that off, because you're not... Again, if someone is planning on getting Deny the Witch off, and that's like a serious, like a pillar to their freaking tactical strategy, let me know. Please. That sounds like a really weird, interesting list, okay? I don't think it's out there. I think we could all live without Deny the Witch. What a world. What a world. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you like. And please, you know, if you guys got any critiques, put them in the comments, okay? Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, obviously on YouTube. Do all the the social media stuff, please. It'd be great. Yeah. And I wish you all a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night at whatever time this video finds you. And I hope it finds you well.